Hello once again, my friends. I am Martin, and today I'm going to be taking a look. I'm going to be spotting, if you will, Warlocks versus Shadows. Now, this is a newish game. I'm actually going to turn it a touch down because it is a wee bit loud. So that's good, I think, I hope. Anyway, this is Warlocks versus Shadows. It is a game on Steam for I don't know how much. I have a file that's actually somewhat of the way in. It has 3 deaths. I'm actually going to start a new file. YouTubeless file. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Ooh, that'd be cool. I want to see what the versus mode is like. I have yet to try it. I'm sorry. I've only done the story mode. With the single player on its own does definitely hold a candle to some of the really cool games out there at the moment. So if I can equate this to anything, it's very Risk of Rain-like. If you've played Risk of Rain, you probably would be very familiar in starting this game up. So there's 5 characters thus far, the ones that I have unlocked, or these are the ones that you start with. I haven't seen any of the other ones. Personally, now this is one criticism of the game already. It's not a big one, but these 4 characters, while they do have vastly different playing styles, they're just not for me. Like, I don't enjoy them. They are not very some of them feel very generic. Others are just too, like, this one I feel like I don't know how to do like 2 of the moves. They just don't do anything to me. I don't know. Maybe you can figure it out for yourself, but that's just what it's like for me. The only character that I really enjoy, and the reason why I like this game so much at the moment, is because of this character. I will show you.
They tell me it's a
right
suicide
now.
mission.
And it gets cut off. Yeah, he's like, they tell me it's a suicide mission. I intend to prove. So yeah, that's it. So I'm actually just gonna speed past the tutorial, but I'll give you a quick little rundown of how this game works. So you might have been like, whoa, that was pretty cool, Mac. How'd you do that? Well, so each character has 4 different moves. I'll actually show off a few of the characters right now. And the cool thing actually is, depending on your profile, you can actually just go through and switch off between any of the characters at any time. So I'll explain this character in a second. He has the most nuanced. He has the most nuanced of all the combat. But this character is very generic as far as I'm concerned. So he has his, I hate the fact that, yeah, he has a fireball. You just, okay, I get it. All right, you know what? Why? Okay, cool. All right, sorry, I just want to get past that. If you want to read all these, go ahead. I don't want to. So there's 4 different attacks. Generic fireball. Then you have a blocking move. Usually you have 1 blocking or defensive or healing move. Then you have a movement move that will let you go very quickly. And then you have an extreme, like kind of like a super move. So this one, the kid dances around and shoots fire. So that's the kind of way the game plays. And that's why I equated it to Risk of Rain, because, well, you have 4 moves. The movement style is very similar. But this game is actually a lot more fluid than Risk of Rain, and that's probably why I like it. And by the way, the art style is absolutely beautiful. So the way this character plays, and the reason why I like this character so much, is he has 2 moves that very well work. Well, they have to work together, basically. So the moves are as follows: boom, boom. So his normal move, this move, is a dash and a cut, like a slash, which is why I like it so much. He kind of goes through enemies and then he'll mark them. And then when you'll see, like, there's a little lightning bolt if you didn't see it, if you saw it quick enough. I'm actually going to level that up right now. If you saw it quickly enough, they actually have a little purple lightning bolt over their head when they've been marked. And what that means is I can use that B move, the one that's like, that one, and teleport to all the ones that I've marked and attack them again, which is extremely cool. And I think that is a really fun mechanic, and I have a very good time with it. Because there's a lot of skill to it. You have to get really down and dirty, get right up next to the enemies. And his guard move, you might have seen like a little little shield-like thing. He has like basically a shield, so you can use a shield. It'll defend. I don't know if it completely defends. It seems to do. I might be wrong. Also, there's items, which I'll get to in a minute. Ooh, get wrecked. Now I can see this game getting a little bit repetitive because the items don't do much other than just basic stat upgrades, cooldown reduction, things like that. If there were some upgrade trees like, oh, your ability now does this, your ability now does this, and of course this game is early access, but as of right now it runs phenomenally well, it plays really well, and this is a very cool proof of concept. If I played this game on like a Kickstarter or something, I'd be like, yeah man, give me more of this. This game is awesome. I really enjoyed this game thus far. Thank you very much, by the way, to my friend P. Delbin Patrick for buying me this game. I really appreciate it, man. Hope you having a good day. That's a little shout out, I guess. So yeah, that's why I like this game so far, and I'm just gonna go ahead and play it because it's fun, and it gets pretty hard. So I'm actually gonna back out and go to my profile that's a little bit further in, and you can see that this game does actually get pretty difficult. I died twice in the very beginning. Okay, I'm never gonna know what he says, by the way. So you can see I'm a little bit further in. I am level 7, not as low level as the other account that we were doing, and I'm one-shotting or two-shotting these guys, so it's pretty helpful. It's nice. I really like the way this game plays. It's so smooth, and it's actually quite, you can get in a zen state where you just pulling off combos, cutting these dudes in half pretty much. It's really fun. I have a great time with it so far. I'm actually not sure if I've gotten just more powerful or what, because I'm like one-shotting those guys too. The bird things. I really like the way that they like, it just feels good. If there was maybe a tiny bit more feedback when you land a solid hit, that'd be pretty cool. Like I don't know, like a little bit of screen shake could work, or maybe a little like the feedback, like the sound is definitely pretty visceral. It is like a stock sound. I've heard it many times before, like in movies, video games, etc. Ooh, hello. Okay, that was scary. And boom. So yeah, these guys are going down pretty quickly, but keep in mind that this is only wave 4 to 10, and it's bound to get much more crazy when there are like 40 of those flying dudes. It does get pretty wild. There are lots of enemies at any given moment later on down the line. That is 5 sure. You want to keep... I have to keep my shield up quite often. The only other character that I felt I did pretty well with was the pretty basic melee type character. I don't want to exit out and show you. Maybe I'll show you at the end of this mission. If I can clear all 12 waves, I'll show you. Because I'm not sure where you start from if you change characters mid-mission. So that's one thing you must keep in mind. So I'm not sure if you can just start changing characters willy-nilly. But also there is a like a combat mode, like a like a couch co-op combat thingy. Low quality brown short sword. There are health potions, so it's not solely based on, oh, your class doesn't have a healing move. Well, fuck you. No. There are health potions. See, I have 10 right by my A button thing. I was gonna point at it and be like, it's right there, guys. You can totally see where I'm pointing at. Ooh, ow, that one actually kind of hurt. I'll pop one right now, actually. They heal for 100, I believe. So you have to keep that in mind, especially when you get into the later levels. You might think this character is pretty OP. Actually, in the earlier stages, unless you know what you're doing really well, you're gonna get wrecked. And I just don't know the other characters well enough to play them. But I'm sure they each have their own merits and in some way or another. But this is definitely the character that I will play as for the most part, because it's just the way that you play this character is just so much fun to me. I really enjoy it. And you know, there are other characters obviously much more like shoot up, like firing bullets and things like that. And there's one that shoots a triple shot and can freeze enemies and all this junk. And there's a very generic melee combat type character who I thought I was gonna be more of a more fond of, but I like this style of like pseudo melee combat is much better actually. This is really fun. It feels like it almost feels like there's this one iOS game I played a long time ago. I think it was called like Dark Slash or something like that. I don't remember. Here, I'll take a look at my armor. Yeah, nothing better. Damage 9. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 9 and 11. That's not good. 11 and 9. There we go. Say it like that, Mark. Okay. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, okay. The melee combat in that game was very similar to this, except you have to draw over the enemies, and it was kind of, it was a cool concept at the time for sure. Hey, a trader. Not like a traitorous swine, but like a trader. Like he trades me stuff. So I can, so let's see what he got. I could probably sell all this stuff, yeah. Can I buy anything? Is there anything I want to buy? That's a better question. I don't think I have enough money for anything, really. Well, no, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Except trade. There you go. Later, buddy. Have a nice day. So I will start the next mission and show you the other character, the knight-like character. I'll show you all the characters really quickly. I don't like them. What the fark? What the farking mark? Okay. So obviously there's my guy, Rainier. Really fun. I showed you Jake a little bit. I could show you a little bit more at the end. And then Anya. She's cool if get it? Because she shoots ice. She's okay. I don't really understand it, to be honest with you. I just, it's beyond me, I guess. I like this move. I have no idea what it does. Absolutely no freaking idea. Oh, what the deuce? Let's see. Maybe I can like freeze him or something. Let's try that. Freeze. Oh! Oh, it's a shatter move. Okay. Alright. Okay. I get it. I can dig that. I can dig it. Boom! Check that out. Oh, okay, you know what? I can get behind that playstyle. That's pretty cool as well. I wonder if it's like... Yeah, it doesn't... They don't even have to be full on... full damage. You just detonate them. That's pretty cool. It's based on how much of the damage you've done thus far. That's kind of awesome, actually. I like this character a lot more now that I know that. Actually, significantly. Let's just keep shooting icicles. Yeah, you can do stuff. This is actually a pretty cool character. I didn't know how that worked. I had no idea what that did at first, but now that I know, that's actually really, really cool. So let's try it. The other characters are a lot more straightforward. This one is my, well, probably my third favorite now. The Ice Lady's pretty cool. I have to say that this guy he's kind of generic, but cool nonetheless. So yeah, I do have to start from wave 1. But see, he has like a shield. Deflects damage, but it'll knock you back. Deflects most, if not, yeah, it does deflect all frontal attack damage. So if you're getting attacked from the side, then you're not in a good place. But I have a really cool item that makes it so that when I get attacked, it'll cause fire damage to whoever attacked me. So I could just keep blocking, and until I get jammed in the corner and die, then I'll keep causing fire damage to whoever's attacking me, which is kind of a cool little synergy I didn't think about. But so yeah, his other attacks, charge shot, and then a whatever the fark that is. He like does that. He like does a little charge thingy. So yeah, that's that character. He's pretty straightforward. And then finally,
now we're
the real like druidy type druid warlock, I guess. She has a very generic shot, a heal that just heals her. B is it drops a totem which will, I think, heal you and cause damage over time to any enemies around you. And then her last item, like little thing, is probably the coolest. It is actually really probably the only thing that makes her character interesting, and that rightfully so. Each character probably only has one thing or so. She transforms and becomes a completely different thing, and all of her attacks go from healing to poison to doing crazy teleportation and stuff. She's a pretty cool character as well, but a little bit like, well, yes, it's a cool idea. I don't, you know, I can't really get behind. This is much more of the damage dealer type character, and then this is much more, you know, healer. I'm gonna heal myself, and then I'm gonna drop this down, and it's gonna stop you and give me more defense. And it's a more responsible character because you can choose whether you want a DPS or not. And that's kind of cool. I like the fact that that's the case, but I'm going to continue playing as Rainier.
It's a suicide mission.
Rainier is just, he's just cool, man. He's just cool. I like him because he has basically a shield, which is cool. And it lets me keep moving, and it doesn't hinder me from continuing on or anything like that. And he's by far probably the character that I'm best with. Ooh, hello. And also, it's a lot harder to dodge those aerial type units. The ones that'll shoot you like from a distance and do that kind of junk to you. Because, or with really any other character, because Rainier is so maneuverable and vulnerable. Like, he can almost be invulnerable if you're fast enough, you can avoid pretty much everything. Which is awesome. I think that's a very cool idea for this character. Now, all the characters are fairly creative in their own right, and I plan on continuing this game and maybe tweeting my thoughts as I go, but I do like this game a whole bunch, and I really wanted to see it go places, because I could see this going very far, because this is a cool idea and a very cool game, and has some really great original mechanics, and I really hope it takes off, you know? Oh, man. Oh, baby. Did you see that junk right there? I just sliced and diced him like a freaking chop suey, like a freaking, what's it called? That one band that does the metalish music. Fuck, man. Fuck, dude. What was it called? Oh my god, this is gonna bother me. I don't even use this move that much. What was that one? The people who made the song Chop Suey. That's what I'm trying to remember right now. You're probably like, wow, you're freaking stupid. I don't know. I don't remember. Hold on a second. I'll think of it in a second. Don't you worry about that, alright? Whoa, hey, I do like the controls. They're very intuitive. I think the controls are actually some of the best parts about this game. At first I was like, A is jump? Huh? But then it was like, oh, okay, I get it. Jump is, well, I'm not sure about mouse and keyboard. I'm playing on a controller, actually, because it's just, I don't know, it feels good to play a controller. And also, I've been my carpal tunnel-ish issues have been kind of acting up a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Get out. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Carpal tunnel has been acting up a tiny bit, so I decided to use controller. So don't be like, oh, you freaking heathen. This is the PC Master Race. Don't bullshit me with your controllers. Shut up. Steam is getting its own freaking controller because they're tired of Microsoft raking in the big bucks. You know. By the way, if I didn't mention it, the art design for this game is wonderful. I think I did mention that, though. So yeah, what was his name of this game? Shit, dude. I don't remember. Warlocks versus Shadows, that's what it was. I remember now. Not because I checked, but because I remembered it, because I'm a smart man. Oh, I should level up my skills. Let's level up this, and level up this. Alright, so now we have super high level death skills. Oh, jeez. Oh, look at the cooldowns, they're so much better. I could do these all the time. Oh my god, this is wonderful. Did you see that? You saw that. That was awesome. Warlocks versus Shadows, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed and you want to see more content like this and many other things, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. YouTube.com/themarksmizzle. No, themarksman46. Twitch.tv/marksman46. Twitter.com/marksman. Twitch.tv. Wait, did I already do Twitch? I don't fucking remember. Thank you guys, and as always, stay frosty.